Hi, in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a template for mrshopp platform. So basically, if you decided to design some templates and sell them on mrshopp platform market section, then you can follow this tutorial and learn how to create templates for mrshopp platform and upload them onto the market section in order to be able to sell them. In this tutorial, basically, I'm going to cover every aspects of creating the templates and also uploading the template to the market section. So let's just begin. Let's just first of all have a look at the template that we are going to work on. Basically, this is the template. It will be exactly the same as this. At the end of the tutorial, I'm going to also upload the files onto the market section, the mrshopp market section, and I will also provide a download link for you guys to download and have a look at the codes if you wanted to. So as I said, this is going to be the templates that we are working on, and let's just click on one of these items on the store, and this is the products page. So as I said, we are working on this template, so let's begin. The first thing that you will need to do is basically create your HTML files. If you're a designer and you are familiar with creating HTML templates, then you shouldn't have any problems creating the templates that is needed for basically creating the template for mrshopp as well. So if let's say you have created a before we begin, actually, I need to point that out, that you will need to you need to basically create HTML templates that are responsive. By responsive, I mean basically it needs to fit any browser dimension or any device, i.e. mobile phones, laptops, desktops, tablets, etc., etc. So yeah, as I said, you will need to make sure you know how to create responsive templates. So let's just say that you have created the template and you want to convert your HTML template to a mrshopp platform compatible template. The name of the templates will be like index.tpl.html or product.tpl.html, and that's it. That's all you need to know about the name of the template, the files that you're creating. So you have to make sure have a look at the files that I will include at the end of the tutorial, and you will see exactly what files and what names, what files you need to create and what names you need to call those files. So currently I'm working on index.tpl.html file, which is this one. So let's begin. As you can see, first things first, any file, any a JavaScript file or any CSS file that you create has to basically have this before the code, or the link, the URL of basically if you're including the CSS file into your HTML file, then HTML page, then you need to have this particular code at the beginning of the URL. So let's say if you usually use styles at inner.css or styles at style.css, then you have to put this code, which is current URL, before the link, the URL of the file that you are including into the to the page. So I'll do this quickly. So basically what current URL is, it would tell the system or the Mr. Shop platform what is the exact URL that your store or the template that the user installing it will be on. So it's not that difficult, and it's basically Mr. Shop platform made everything easy to specifically for designers to be able to create templates and sell them on market section. So now that you've done that, as I said, you will need to include this current URL before any current URL / before any JavaScript file that you are including, or CSS file that you are including, or even if you are including external images or internal images, then you will need to include this current URL link and / before the actual link. So now that you've done that, the next thing you need to know is how to get these links and login and register links in any template. Okay, let's just go back up and I will explain exactly what we're doing in this. As you can see, I've included the current URL / for the logo as well, for logo.png. And okay, the next thing that you will need to know is basically the cart, the basket on any store. Obviously any store's got a basket, which is here for this, in this example, is here. So it's actually very simple and easy to include the cart or the basket in any template that you are creating for Mr. Shop. All you need to do is include this line of code anywhere that you want to display the cart or the basket on your template. So it's basically cart output. So make sure you include this anywhere that you want to display the cart or the basket within your HTML file. The next thing is basically displaying the login and the register. Obviously this login and register won't be there. This login will change to log out and the register will change to the account. So to do this, again, it's very simple. You're going to probably hear me saying that quite a lot in this tutorial, so but bear with me because it is very simple, it is very basic, and even though it's basic, it's very powerful. And basically when the Mr. Shop platform was designed, it was designed with all the designers and the users in mind. To create these two, login and register, you simply put this line of code, which it says if is set smarty.session.username. Or before I proceed, I need to remind you that Mr. Shop platform, not the Mr. Shop platform itself, but the Mr. Shop platform where basically handles the store, the online shops, is based on Smarty PHP. So if you know about Smarty PHP, it will be great. I mean, it will be excellent, and you will have no problem creating templates for Mr. Shop platform. However, if you are not familiar with the Smarty PHP, you can still create excellent templates for Mr. Shop platform and sell them on by following this tutorial. So as I said, I will include the files as well, so you can have a look at it and do whatever you want to do with the files in case you basically you want to make changes to the template or progress from that. So to create those links, you have to put if is set smarty.session.username. So basically what it says is if is set, this session is the username, or Smarty session is username, you will display this, which it says login, welcome, and the hyperlink, log out, and here the account, and the hyperlink again should be member/username. So you have to make sure that you put this for the hyperlink for my account. So it will be actually, if you decided to, I mean, I try to keep this tutorial as simple as possible, but if you decided to, you could display the username here by putting this code there. Instead of my account, it will show basically the username. So again, it says if is set smarty.session.username, you will display this line of code. Else, you will display this line of code. And you end if there. So as I said, it's very simple to create links in your Mr. Shop platform template. Once again, I'll go through this quickly. If it's set smarty.session username, you would display this line, these two links. Else, you will display the login link and register link. And you have to make sure you close the statement, the if statement there. So that's that. The next thing is displaying the category and manufacturer or brand. You can call it anything you want. So for this, I basically, the first button is home, which is this one. So I simply put current URL. So every time someone clicks on the home, they would go back to the current URL, which is this main page. So to create categories, you obviously need to put this link there. Basically, it's saying section name equals category loop category. So what it does, what this line of code does, is it goes through the database and it would loop through the categories and it would display them. So let's say you have I don't know, 50 categories and 50 different categories. Then all you have to do, you simply put this line of code there, put this code, which is literally category / category, and to display the name of the category there, and this is the hyperlink, or the link that if someone clicks on the name of the category, they will be pointed to the category page, which is there. You have to make sure that you put the categories page there. So, and then once you've done that, you simply close the section there. And you do the same for manufacturer or brand. I could change this name to anything I want, so I could change it to brand, and it would show as brand. So to create the brand, you simply have to use this code. It will be exactly the same as the category section. However, you have to use name equals menu, or menu, loop equals $menu. So that's how you create the brand or manufacturer section, and you do the same for the menu or brand section, manufacturer or manufacturer or brand section. However, the name which you used at the top for the category was category, but here is menu, as you can see, menu. The page that you are forwarding the users is manufacturer. So it's manufacturer / this line of code and this line of code to display the name of the manufacturer or brand. And the final links that you will need to create is this line. This line, if you have used the Mr. Shop platform before, basically it would allow you to create pages, SEO friendly pages on your store. So what this does, it will display the pages or page names that you created within from your dashboard on your template. So this actually says section, name, title, loop, title, and as you can see, they're all the same. The category, the manufacturer, and the title, all the pages, they're all the same. However, here you would again change the name to title, and at the end of the link or the hyperlink, you don't use title anymore. You will use page URL, and you don't use any pages at the beginning. So here you had manufacturer / and here you had category / however, for the pages you won't have anything there. So it will be title, page URL, title, and then you close the section. And now that you know how to create the links at the top of your template, and how to include the basket or cart, a shopping cart, at the top of your page or template, you would want to know how to display the products, which is here. These are all the live products that I've included in this test template. So to do this, you would put this line of code at the beginning of each item. So basically, you only use one div. I've used one div, which is there, and the end of the div is there. So this is the entire div. So you don't need to have so many divs there. So you just include one div, and the rest of the code would basically pull the data or pull the items from the database, and it would display them onto your page. So to do this, you put section name equals store shop, loop equals store shop, and then you put the code for your item or the divs, all the divs. As you can see, I've got many divs within divs within divs within divs. So you put the divs or the code for the item that displays for the code that displays the item within this line of code. So once you've done that, this line of code, products, or I should highlight it from here for you to see. This line of code is the image, the first image of each product. So it's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So you will need to make sure that you put products / this is the hyperlink, this is the link that if, for example, if I click on that products, it will take me to products / test 101, for the products / test 102, etc, etc. So let me just explain this. So the link will be products / store shop.url, and the image will be, as I said, you will need to include current URL. You have to make sure that you put current URL / product images / store shop.id image 1. You have to make sure you put image 1. Actually, all you have to do, you have to copy this line of code for the image in the src of each image. So the image of the product will be displayed there on the front page of your store or front page of your templates. And for the alt, you can use the product name. That's what I did. Store shop.product name. And for the name of the product, which is this one in this template, it could be at the top, it could be at the bottom, it could be left, right, wherever you want to, depending on how you design your template. But for the product's name, you just put store shop.product name there, and if you decide to link it, you will link it exactly the same way that you linked the images, which is there, products / store shop.url. And the title, or you could give it a title, you could give it if it's an image, you could give it an alt. Then you just put the product name there, store shop.product name there. Now this is a bit tricky. This is a tricky part of this tutorial. So I'm gonna try to explain it as best as I can. However, once you look at the template, make sure you try it, test it, and see if you understand it. If you don't, then basically you can ask me any question that you would like, and I will try my best to answer your questions, or you can ask your questions on Mr. Shop forum, and somebody would be able to help you with your questions there. So as you can see in my template, some of the prices have only one. This is like £7. This one is £33, and some have two prices. One of them has a CSS style of line through on it, and the other one has nothing on it, which is the reduced price of the item. So you have to make sure that you put this because I understand some users or some store owners won't use this feature a lot, but some store owners would want to reduce their items every now and then, so reduce the price of basically each item every now and then. So you have to make sure that your template that you creating for Mr. Shop platform has this line of code in it. So let me just explain what happens here. It's basically saying if wherever you creating the prices, basically you have to put this line of code at the beginning of each price, basically. So if my normal price holder was just that, which is this div, as you can see, I called it class equals price. So you would have to put this line of code at the beginning number or before it. So let me just explain what it does. It says if store shop dot reduce greater than 0. So if the reduced price is greater than 0, if this reduced price is greater than 0, then you would display this. Basically, this line of code would display the original price without it being reduced, and I just gave it a CSS styling of line through, text decoration line through, and I will have to include this line of code, so the reduced price, the actual reduced price, will be shown as well. So this line of code is that, and this line of code is that. Very simple. Once you've done that, you have to put this line of code is basically else if store shop dot reduced price, reduced p or reduced price equals empty, equals absolute equals empty, then you just show the normal price like that without any line through it. So if store shop dot reduce p equals empty, then you put this code there after it and close the if. And once you've done that, you want to make sure that as I said, you have to make sure that you close the if statement at all time, otherwise your template wouldn't work. So you start the if, you close it with if. You start the section, you close it with section. It's very simple. So once you've done that, you need to as you can see, I've created the add to basket and view buttons there as well. So this is the code for view the item or more, and this is the code for view the products again. And closed the section, which I opened it there, right at the bottom of all the divs for my items. And I've repeated the same down here as well. However, I need to explain this very quickly as well. What I did here was basically, because I wanted to show only 5 products down there, then I gave the max equals 5 to the code, so it will only show 5 products maximum. So if you decide, if your template is designed in a way that you could show more products down here, or you wanted to show more products, let's say 10, hundreds, 200, you just simply change this to whatever number. You don't have to use this code. I could remove this and all my products will be shown down here, same as up here. So if I wanted to show 10 products up here, then I simply copy that and I just paste it there, and I change the 5 to a 10. So this is a very basic version of creating templates for Mr. Shop platform. In the next tutorial I'm going to explain how to create the products page. Hopefully I will be able to do squeeze in some other templates as well within the same tutorial, but you will have to keep an eye for other tutorials, upcoming tutorials as well, and make sure that you download the files so you know exactly what you're doing, and just to basically be familiar, make yourself familiar with the code, the way that the templates are coded for Mr. Shop platform. So I'm gonna end this tutorial for now, and I'll speak to you soon.